Hello everyone! Welcome to another Barkeep stream. I'm your host as usual at the bar here, Barkeep. Hope you're having yourselves a wonderful evening. Mine's just the same old as usual. I'm kind of surprised that I'd be doing something, tonight, of all nights. You know, because I slept for most of the day. I was just completely passed out cold. I was like, bleh. Took me so long to try and get out of the bed, it was surprising that I even got out at all. Let alone do something like this tonight. But, I'm in good spirits. I've got a glass full of water next to me, flavored by a new flavor that I'm trying out. I'm a big fan of those Mio things that you deposit into your water and they give it a bit of flavor without adding any calories to it and stuff like that. The one that I have over here tonight is cranberry raspberry, and it's been treating me pretty good. As far as drinks go, it's not bad. But, funny enough, I was browsing Reddit, and as far as drinks go, I think I've seen something that is the epitome of bad. You know, normally I don't switch over to stuff before I go into, like, a bit of a stream or something like that, but I think it's worth looking at this for like just a second. So I'll show you guys this guy who makes a lot of alcoholic beverages, quote unquote. The reason I say that is because this guy's kind of famous for just like muxing up a whole bunch of stuff in his kitchen sink, like plastic tub bins and stuff like that. And then, at the end of the day, these things are like amalgamations of stuff that you would never drink, let alone give to somebody else, or even make it in the first place because of how insane some of these things are. Of course, he is featured on the sub r/slash stupid food. So, let's take a quick little look at the kind of interesting concoction this man has brought us this time, shall we?
We need some green. Now we can put these in the oven, nice and melty. I need to peel this.
Could you imagine melting Jolly Ranchers in an oven like that?
Okay, there you see the red coming out. Oh yes.
It's not going to turn out good.
Just stick to it though. Just tequila, okay? Get in there, bad boy.
There comes the tequila. It's always got to be tequila when it comes to watermelon stuff.
Oh, Lord, this one pushing back too. Yeah, we got 99 apples, okay? I'm Dr. Frankenstein trying to figure this out. I was gonna pour it over the bottom, which is why.
It's alcohol that wouldn't taste all that great together, but look at this. He's got plastic bottles in there into a watermelon. And that's Jolly Rancher coming out there, by the way.
Let's just have them suck on the bucket.
Liquefied sugar that's going to stick to everything.
And there you have it. The boozy Jolly Rancher watermelon. Be careful out there, boys and girls. Later.
Boozy Watermelon Jolly Rancher. Not only could this guy not come up with a better name for this thing, this absolute monstrosity of pure liquefied candy sugar drenched on top of a pineapple, or not a pineapple, Jesus, a watermelon that is not hollow on the inside, so you've basically just got 3 of these bottles here that are stuck into this poor watermelon that's absorbing none of this stuff. It's basically, you know how like when you take a glass and you put a very flat surface onto it, you can flip it upside down and like nothing will come out? That's the same effect of what this guy's doing right here. Alright. Basically, nothing is going to happen with any of those tiny little booze bottles right there. Not a gosh darn thing. It's just all being held in there. It's not getting absorbed or anything. And, on top of that, just looking at the booze that he's put into there is just, ugh. Like he's mixed up 2 of pretty much the same thing that just doesn't really go together. Like, when you do that, when you combine different brands of the same type of drink together, you have to imagine that there's different kinds of subtleties and intricacies to each drink that you have going in there. Like Bacardi itself, uh, rum itself, especially a white rum, has a lot of different intricate things that goes into it. Like it's a very fruit based thing, is what I'm trying to say here. It's not the same as if you put a blue agave tequila into something, right? So different brands being combined together is going to make it taste awful strong, but there's also going to be some kind of clash in there if you don't like kind of test it out first, because different brands have different flavors most of the time. It's not going to be the same thing. If it was the same thing, there would be no point in having different brands of alcohol. And then, from what I've seen here, he's shoved some sort of apple thing into there. That, along with the Jolly Ranchers, I can't understand what this man's motivation would have been for doing such a thing. Watermelon goes along great with a lot of different stuff, but this, I don't see it. End of the day, this is one of those things that they do for clout. They pop it on the internet, and it's like, oh, I've done a silly thing, and they expect people to, kind of go, look, he's done this silly thing, and then by the end of it, it's just a whole hullabaloo, right? Because you got a whole bunch of people reacting, and that's the kind of gist of this sort of thing. It's like bad press is still press, right? What are you gonna do? Still, it's kind of fun to see this sometimes, see the kind of insanity slash lengths of food waste that somebody will go to try and pander to everybody out there. I think it's crazy, but some other people might look at this and say, "Oh, I'd have a great time devouring this beast." Who knows? There might be somebody out there who likes that. I digress. That's enough of that. Like, I just wanted to show you guys that because I thought it's like one of the most sane things that I've seen out there today for just food in general and food waste, even at that. Anywho, let's go ahead and get my controller all up and going here so we can play some more Echo Knight. Looking forward to playing more of this because I know the last time we played this, we found our dad, who may or may not be alive. I don't know if he's a ghost or not. That's the big one, for mysteries. We gotta figure out if he's a ghost or not. And then on top of that, we got the king that we saw in that flashback there coming back on like, ooh, I'm destroying lights, I'll kill ya. So I gotta figure out what's going on with that malevolent ghost. Maybe see if we can't soothe him, make him happy again, and evacuate him from this terrible boat. I think I saved last time, right? Yeah, no, I did. Good. I was getting a little bit worried, It's like, did I finish the last stream with the save? It's kind of like the same notion as like, you get to be a little bit later in life, you get grown up and stuff like that, and you have like those idle thoughts of like, did I lock the front door? Did I turn the oven off? And then you have to sit for like just a moment and be like, no, I did. It's just like that. It's kind of cool that they got these fish swimming around, these portcullises here. I think that's a really cool effect for back then. 1991, I was saying this the other day, 1991, this is really impressive for that. Like, you can even see that they added in a texture just above, right over there, to simulate that that would be, like, just the surface of the water right there. I think that's really neat. And we've only got all the lights on last time, I remember that much. There's a couple of things that I need to investigate today. first things first, I need to kind of figure out what's going on with that ghost who was talking about the radio. I know there's a telegraph in there. We tried using that when all the power was off and nothing happened. And then we tried using it when all the power was on and nothing happened. So I'm kind of curious to figure out what might be the case with that. Not only that, but the engine room right over here is completely locked up too. So I'm thinking that's going to be an area we get to later. At least I think so. So yeah, that's kind of a little recap of where we were last time. Just trying to figure out things here and there. There's also this guy over here who's pretty friendly. Let's talk to him.
Why doesn't he come?
He's waiting for somebody to come in here. I don't know if it's like the captain or something. I don't know. I tried looking around here the last time, but I didn't find anything of much use except for, like, I think a curing potion? Yeah, a curing potion was in one of the lockers. It kind of serves just to be a creepy room that has a little bit of a drip thing going on. It's the only one that's dripping. Or, wait a minute, which one was it again? Oh yeah, it's this one, yeah. You have to go up really close to see it. But it's the only one that has a little bit of water coming out of it. And even if you try to turn it here, even if you try to turn that valve, nothing comes out. I don't know what this could be used for. Maybe there's like a water puzzle I'll have to do. Not quite sure. It's also the challenge of playing puzzle-type games like this. So you kind of have to bring yourself back up to speed just as much as you're bringing everybody else back up to speed. Hello! What are you doing? Still patrolling the hallways? Well, let's go a little bit further in again. I figured out the mystery of the lockers last time, which I feel very happy to have done so. I felt so dumb about the whole locker thing. Because clearly it was just an addition puzzle. It was clearly that the whole time. But it turns out it had to be like in the same room. Personally, I think that's kind of funny. Because I tried the other room, I thought it was like the twin rooms. We had this puzzle where one room would be affected in exactly the same way as the other. So I had to move something in one room to block off a door. And that meant that the other room would have its door blocked off too. And that's just kind of the grand magnificence of this game. It likes to be smirked. Let's get adjust some stuff. There we go. But yeah, the only thing I can really think of right now is that I should go check out what's going on with the telegraph, if there's nothing to be found with the sailors that are around here. See, this guy over here, he's one of the guys I'm kind of questioning because he gives you some interesting hints.
Ships are AB-23. The general radio is BA-13. No, BA-01. It's useless. I won't be able to remember this.
See, that's why I've got it written down. But I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that, all concerned. You know, I've got it written down that ships are AB-23 and that the general radio is BA-01. Now, I know that has something to do with the radio. I'm just wondering if there's like something I need to do concerning the power in there. Because what I've done so far, it's not working. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thank you. You know, it's like another thing, though. I really wish there was a run button in this game. Some of the movement is kind of slow, but that's to be expected. Kingsfield is just kind of like that, you know? FromSoft is just kind of like that, too, so... it's kind of to be expected in a game like this, made by FromSoft, influenced by Kingsfield. Now, there's something I need to check out here. I might have to go in and out of the store a couple of times to make sure I get it, but let's see. Yeah, it's a telegraph note. I'm gonna have to try this like a couple of times. Oh, there was a kid there this time around. They were not there last time, and they wrote down Kreia, right? Maybe they're there now because I solved something and I didn't notice? It could also be the time and the weather. I don't know. But let's try this again to see if anything changes. Well, that does spell Kreia. Nothing, though. I saw a ghost in here. I know I saw that ghost. Hold on. Put the pin out. Long, dot, dot. Dot, long, dot. Dot, dot, long. Yeah, no, that telegraph is literally just saying Kreia. And I remember this specifically from, like, the intro, because that girl... Well, the name he's putting into the telegraph here and written on the side of the desk here is the name of the girl who's the granddaughter of the main antagonist. She has the other part of the blue stone that we need, hypothetically. And she's a big part of this mystery, I think. But, yeah, okay, I know what to do to put this in, right? I just don't know what else needs to be done. It's not like turning the lights on and off or anything. It put me in danger's way, that's for sure, but I don't know. Radio equipment. General radio's BA01. Let's try that again. So there, that's set to BA01. And I'm checking the other stuff here too, just really quickly to make sure if there's like something I need to muck about with. Doesn't seem like there's much I can do. Oh, I wonder if there's anything underneath the table. Ah, no. Nothing underneath the table. I'm really confused by that. They gave me so many things to look for underneath the table, and yet all of a sudden they just removed that from the game. Like, it was something that they did a lot during the very start of Echo Night here. And then halfway through the game, it's like, okay, you're not gonna have to go on the ground to look for stuff anymore. You're done. It's good. All right, I'm gonna try putting that in again. What, am I wrong? I'll listen to that like one more time. Has to be an answer to this. This might just be like a really tough puzzle. Okay, it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick from what I hear putting that all together. So I'll go a little bit quicker on the button presses. No, nothing. Hmm. And I do have C, right? Because it's long, short press, long, short press. The only other thing I could think about concerning this is that maybe I have the radio station wrong or something. General radio doesn't seem to really do anything, so I guess I'll turn it back to AB23. Okay, AB23 ships. Let's give it a shot. And yet, there's still nothing going on here. What am I missing? I'm very sure that's supposed to be what it is. Unless there's like some sort of like tertiary clue that I'm supposed to know. I don't know. I'm gonna go exploring elsewhere. You know, it doesn't do well to just sit in one area for too long because that's when things tend to get a little bit stagnant. I know this to be true from many puzzle game experiences, and that one is like no other. If I stay in one room, I'll just drive myself mad trying to figure out something that may or may not have a hint.
Someone, please. Stop it.
Oh, and this guy over here is complaining about a noise coming from the engine room, but again, I can't get into the engine room just yet. I don't have a key or something that's required for it. I don't know. What do we got here? Both of these passages just kind of lead to the same area, I think. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I can really think now is that maybe we need to do some backtracking. Like the guy in the hallway over there says he's waiting for somebody. Maybe I need to go back upstairs and tell their captain, I think it's their captain. The ghosts are not exactly possessed of distinguishing features. Tell him that they're all okay down here. Maybe he'll want to come down now. Oh, this is all lit up too now. Gotcha. I know there's an elevator over here, so we'll try that. A creepy little elevator. Oh, it's broken, huh? Great. Haha! Here I am, stuck down on this floor without a wit's knowledge of what to do. Well, there's so much for that. There goes that idea with the captain. You know, I really don't want to venture into dangerous territory here. But I'm starting to think the only choice I may or may not have is to go back into the electrical room. The reason I don't want to go back there is because the ghost blew out all the lights in there. And as ghosts are adverse to light, it's kind of a bad place to be. Or maybe he's gone, I don't know. Right. So this is the electrical room itself. We turned on one of the generators here. We put power back into that main area. But other than what's been found here, I don't think there's much else we can really do with the power. And turning off power wouldn't be a boon to us. We need power in areas. Let's see. Where are we? Doop, 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 doop. Oh, yeah. Well, I almost forgot that we could come all the way back up over here. That's, wow. Okay. Do you know that's what happens when you don't play this for a little while? You forget about stuff like that. If we have access to be able to come all the way back up over here, maybe, just maybe, I can do like a little bit of a wraparound and go see the captain back in his quarters. All right, so maybe your plan isn't so badly kiboshed after all. It's a little bit of reassurance. Good stuff. I'm glad. And I'm definitely one of those kinds of guys that, you know, likes to have things go according to plan. So, a little bit of reassurance like that really does help for a guy like me. Question is, how the heck do I get back down to that area? I know. I think it was down this way and to the left. I remember it being near where the other more innocent and rather nice Rockwells are, because it's only the grandfather that got corrupted by demon stone of unimaginable power. Okay, still can't go in there. Just checking. Just checking. Now, I tell you guys, it's nice to be able to stream like this. It was like 22 degrees Celsius. That's not bad. There was a huge stint where I just couldn't do anything because it was like plus 28 degrees Celsius, plus ugh, 29, 30, 31. It was the worst. Now, like I said, us Canadians, we just don't function in that kind of heat. Just god awful. Got anything for us, Mr. Rockwell?
Please, find it quickly.
No. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to go over here and talk to the captain. Or at least what may be the chef in the galley. There he is. Your friends are safe.
Those guys. They're already dead. Those guys. They're already dead.
Oh, God. I don't think I really have anything to convince him otherwise. Yeah, no. Not even if I wanted to. And I don't think I can go back down this way. Yeah, no, it's broken from up top here, too. So the only way forward is to go back down to that area, try and figure out something about that telegraph puzzle that I may not be understanding quite right away, and try to figure out something down there, because the guy up top, he's unwilling to listen to reason, apparently, and I don't think there's anything else I can really do until I save all his buddies downstairs. Well, save. It's kind of a subjective word. It's more like help them on to the afterlife. Still, gonna be a bit of an interesting case to try and figure out what's going on down there, because, again, I have not much to go on. Where, oh, where could this freaking puzzle answer be? Oh, where could I find it? Just thinking, AB23, BA13. There was something he was talking about with BA01. Maybe that's really what we need to try. Because we tried ships, we tried general radio. Maybe BA01 is like some sort of spooky cursed ghost radio station that we need to use. Could be something that we're missing. I don't know. At this point, it's probably prudent to try everything. So. I'm also thinking, since he's scribbling in Kreia, maybe I need to answer with Rockwell or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's that kid at the telegraph over there. Okay. So let's set this to BA01. Maybe this is the way forward. Is this the way? The fucking... I remember those. They weren't around for like the longest time, but those D-Wade Knuckles guys, that was something else. Because I remember they had that. And it was pretty much just on VR chat, I think, where they mostly invaded. It wasn't much of a big thing on YouTube, at least until later after it gained traction. But it was a phenomenon, alright. Let's check the map. 76% completed. That's not bad. Kind of nearing the end of this game, I think, too, maybe. Let's go back in here and check around some of the rooms. Maybe there's something I really missed. Because I know there's like 2 rooms to all this. I looked at the boxes, but there wasn't anything there, so... yeah, just nothing. One of them contained a cure potion, but I doubt there's going to be much I can really do with that. What's this? There's a light. Light a light. It's a book. All things to be found in crew quarters. That guy over there is unhappy about the engine room. Can't go into the engine room. Gonna need like a key or something to get over there. Most, if not all, the stuff that I've had to go through requires some form of key. That much I know. What could I be missing? You know, one thing I haven't taken a look at is the note system all that much. Maybe that's something I need to look at? Great, let's see. So, Kreia Rockwell. She's from the past memory. She was on Steam Locomotive. She was terrified of her own grandfather, and she took one of those parts of the strange blue stone from the wounded youth. Cool. William Rockwell, absolute asshole, had a weird knife in his possession. Was using his granddaughter for a shield. Huh. Well, maybe I can find something in the notes system here that might elucidate me to what I need to be doing here. John Cutter, Sistina Ratman. Yeah. So these notes kind of keep like track of all the stuff that's been going on with ghosts and all the people that we can, interact with. So I'm hoping that like the latest ones I've met have some sort of notes on here that might, I don't know, help. So let's go to the very end here. Takes a while to get there. Oh, yeah. That's a king that I was talking about. Andrew Gallywood. He got murdered by this guy, Alan Rockwell. And the king became a ghost, and he's haunting this part of the ship now. It's the library that we went through. Oh, yeah! Look at this. It's interesting, because we met Henry Osmond. That's our dad. He was on the second floor of the ship, but it says here, my father was on the ship. He saved me from the demon. He seemed to be depressed. He was acting peculiar. Okay. So the sailor patrolling the corridors downstairs awaits his replacement while terrified of the demon. Okay. We have this sailor that was reading documents for the telegram. It's Charlie Girder. That guy... Yeah. He's done dope. And then there's this guy. Okay, so he's disturbed by the sounds coming from the radio room, but I don't know what to do in the radio room to be able to soothe his soul. Other than maybe to get the kid to stop? How do I get the kid to stop? This requires more investigation. To be honest, I might just look up the answer if I can't find a conclusion anytime soon here, because this one's pretty esoteric, I have to say. There's not a lot to go on with the hints here. I mean, we had to kind of do that for the casino too, because it turned out that the casino was required to be beaten for 100% completion. And that, unfortunately, was just a whole hullabaloo of luck and luck-based crap that I had to go through multiple times with save scumming in-game. Not save states, but save scumming. Just to be able to get to the chance where I could kind of complete it and then finally finish it. So, I'm half worried that this is going to be something of the same in nature, in essence.
Ships are AB-23.
AB-23, General Radio,
13.
BA-13, no, BA-01. Oh, so BA-13 is the one that we haven't tracked.
It's useless.
Okay, alright. I've tried AB-23, I've tried BA-21, BA-01. Let's try BA-13, shall we? Maybe this won't be as bad as I thought. Of course, I said that going into a job interview the other day. Oh, man. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Yeah, there's just a lot of red flags that cropped up yesterday. Well, that kind of sucks because it would be nice to have a good solid job right now, but, you know, it's not even the fact that you have a hard time trying to get an interview these days because the job market is so absolutely crazy. But getting into an interview, there's a lot of crazy folks out there who think they can just say anything and get away with anything in a job interview. So, I digress. BA-13. Let's go ahead and try that one. BA-13? I put in Greya. Is that not it? Is this not the answer you have looked for? Because, Christ almighty, I don't know what else there is to do. Try it again, maybe? It's a telegraph there, yeah. That just doesn't seem to be doing anything whatsoever. You would think that if I put in the right answer, something would happen right away. That's generally how this game likes to be. I even did it a couple of times, too. What would I be trying to do here? AB23. That's ships. AB23. But it doesn't seem that broadcasting out ships really does anything. Gah! Crap! You know? I'm sure I put that incorrect. It was AB23, right? Did I do that wrong? AB23. Okay, I may have done this wrong. Maybe it's backwards. Like it's AB23. Maybe it's something like that. I don't have a lot of experience operating these kinds of radios in real life, so if it's drawing from real life inspiration, I wouldn't know. But, like, at this point, I'm just trying anything I can think of. That was the 23 one. So then... Alright. Like, BA01? Still nothing. God. Why is this puzzle so hard? I do not get it. It's general rating. Okay, maybe I am looking at this incorrectly. Maybe it does have to be BA01. Maybe it just has to be exactly like this. But if this doesn't work, then I don't know what else to do. Because that's crayon. That's what it is. In Morse code. You figure this out. They have a sheet like right over to the left. Or to the right. And I've looked this up. I've written it down. What I've been putting is literally crayon. And I'm double checking that right now. I'm just making sure to see what I'm doing is correct. And I'm not wrong. Literally word for word what it's supposed to be. Ba 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 ba. Do you know what? It's being way too esoteric right now. I've tried literally everything I can think of. So for the sake of posterity and my sanity, I need to take like a quick firkin look. All right. You know, because I think this is really goofy. wait one fucking second. Is this a mistranslation error? No, no, no. Now I have to check. Now I have to check, because if this guy is saying BA01 to me, I'm going to be a little bit upset. This was a Japanese-only game that got translated later on, so I wouldn't be surprised. Because take a look at this. Hearing potion. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but as one of my friends and I discussed later, the ever-lovely Hollow Atelier, the cure spell that came to Final Fantasy was because of a mistranslation. If it's doing the same thing here, then I have good reason to believe that a mistranslation may be responsible for my brain doing loop-de-loops, trying to figure out what exactly the issue is here when I'm entering anything from a hint, and it's just not going ahead. So I need to very much double-check, because I want to see here if I was reading this wrong, if I'm the stupid one.
Ships are AB-23.
AB-23, yeah.
BA-13. No. BA-01.
So, what the hell?
It's useless.
Because he says BA-01. Am I just trying to infer from that fact that he mucked it up and was trying to say BA-10? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Because what the gosh darn guide says is that it's supposed to be BA-10. Alright. How could he have gotten that backwards? Like, I'm gonna go try this, and if it works correctly, then this part is absolutely banjaxed. From the bottom up to the top down. Because the hint will be completely incorrect. Even with the voice acting, it'll be completely incorrect. But I'll give it a try. Alright? So, BA10. If this works, I'm going to be a little bit pissed. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch!
My sister Kriya's time.
Stop right there. Stop goddamn right there, okay? Now, how was I supposed to infer that? My fingers flipping the paper here real angrily, as you can hear it. Because the man quite literally, and I investigated this, said BA01. BA01. How on any planet was I supposed to infer that that was actually BA10? Alright? Like, I might have eventually gotten there by myself. I might have eventually figured that out. But, within the context of a hint that is wrongly said, how would I have figured this out on my own? If not through just random testing and smashing of the buttons. Again, this is one of those areas, just akin to the casino, where I feel completely validated in taking a small little peek to a walkthrough. Alright? And I think most of you would agree. I'm very much justified in doing so. This insanity has got to stop, alright? But now that it's over with, now that we have finally progressed past a bullshit clue, can finally proceed with this game.
This is a music box that my sister gave me.
Yeah. Okay, we've got a music box. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, but I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, hi. Hello, I guess we're going to a memory. This piece of paper is completely covered with scribbles. We'll need another one if it starts putting more clues at me. See, that's nice about my setup here. I've always got a pen and paper on hand. I've got these little pieces of paper. If I ever need to take notes in games like these, I'm safe. I came prepared like a true adventurer would. Well, I didn't think this game would have any allegories about Jesus, but here we are now. If there's a biblically accurate angel in here, I'll become just a little bit more concerned. This is pretty impressive for PS1 era stuff, though. Like I said, FromSoft had some really good stuff going on here. Glory, Wisdom, Homer, Truth, and Peace. Boner. I'm gonna write that down just in case it's something that I need to know. There's Glory, Wisdom, Homer Simpson. Marge, why am I on this boat, Marge? Truth and Peace. That might be something, it might not be something. It's just at this point, if it's giving me really bad hints, I might as well start writing stuff down because it could be bad if I don't. Let's take one of these doors. Do the one on the right. Knock, knock! It's me. The man who wants to know more about your fervent God. Can he do miracles, just like the insane clown posse? I wish to know. I've brought Fago. Oh, look at this. It's a big old organ. Must be where the music was performed. Oh, I can do stuff with it. I don't know what to do with that just yet. Or wait a minute. Can I examine the music box? Little boy's music box. I wonder if it still works. Oh no, this is gonna be one of those puzzles. Bomb, 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 bomb. Oh. No, I think it starts at like the D key. Okay, not quite, but we are getting there, and that is the hint to that I have discovered. So it's D, E, F. I'll write this down too. Ah, crap. Back to writing things. D, E, F. Quite. I have to skip one after F. Oh, if only I remembered how to do music dictation. I used to be really good at this stuff long ago, but it has since faded from my memory. It's E, E, F. Goes up to like a G, and then I think it resets to like the next C? I don't know. Oh, we got it. Oh. Ooh. And now it's playing quite the soundtrack with a hidden area unveiled. Impressive! I like that. Pretty good stuff, if you ask me. Although I shudder to think what might be hidden underneath a holy altar like that. Generally, in my experience, and this is just like my experience, going into crazy churches like these, where you have to unlock a hidden path with, like, musical notes and stuff like that, which leads to, like, an undercroft like this, it generally doesn't end well. That may not be the case for us. We will probably survive and do well, but the senses do not want to be down here, I'll tell you. Especially when it covers itself back up like that. It's just a gut feeling I get, you know what I mean? These kinds of catacombs are bad for the health. Especially bad for anybody who might have sciatica, that's for dang sure. Murder trying to walk down these. It's a candle. It is unlit. Do you know what this is reminding me of right now? Humpty's Scramble. That's an old game back in the day that I used to play. There's a proprietary game that was made by the Humpty's breakfast food chain restaurant. I've not seen hide nor hair of them lately. I think they might only be central to one province within Canada. But they made a game back in the day. It was out on floppy disk, so it's a very old game. And there's not much mention of it these days. But it's a game that I'm a huge fan of. In fact, I'll deign to even show it just for like a little smidgen here, just so you guys know about Humpty's Scramble just a little bit more. Because it's a rare game. It's an interesting rare game. It's made by Craig Hall and Daniel Brady. It's just a very, very, very rarely known game. And I forget when it was made. Like, that's a good question. 1998! Yeah, so that was, like, during my childhood that was made. Here, take a look. Take a look. Humpty's Frickin' Scramble, eh? Like, this is kind of like the whole thing that it was comprised of. You were an egg, and you did platforming to collect coins and stuff, and it was pretty decent. Yeah, again, the game has become available to mankind only in the second half of 2018. I can't believe they brought it back. Like, yeah, they started you out in, like, a couple of forest levels. They had some underwater sections, cave levels with spiders. I remember these spiders. But I think one of the big things that I remember about it being, you know, just really famous for what it did was that it started out as a big old platformer, right? Like, you were swinging around on vines and shit, collecting egg coins and stuff. And then, ta-da! It suddenly puts you into, like, a Doom 3D-ish exploration-based game where you have to find keys to open doors to beat the game, right? Like, the fact that it turned into Doom 3D halfway through the game, I think, was pretty spectacular. And it had some of the most creative music I could think of back then, too, for that. You know, for a 1998 DOS game that was a promotion for the Humpty's restaurant. And you guys are probably wondering, what the hell is Humpty's, right? Well, I'll show you guys. Alright. That was basically this. See, like, it's got the egg guy and everything, and, like, it was a family breakfast that I knew about and really enjoyed back in Canada. Like, that's probably the biggest one here. It was on the Trans-Canada Highway near Medicine Hat in Alberta. That one is probably the best one, if you ask me. But, yeah. These are like the most retro dining experiences you could go into, a nice little dining experience. And at some point or another, along with the whole thing where they had like the video game and everything, they had merchandising that went out. They had little tiny Humpty's egg guy toys and stuff like that. They had a whole bunch of stuff that came out along with all of that. And I thought it was pretty neat because I haven't seen anything like this in any other part of the world whatsoever. Like, you go to anywhere else in Canada, and I haven't been able to find these. They just kind of seem to pop up around Alberta, and that's the only thing I can think of where they are. But they're Canadian, all right, and they're very delicious. It's very Canadian. You know, most people, they got, what do they call it? What's that place? I'm trying to think of it. Denny's. That's it. Everybody else says Denny's. We have Humpty's. And I'll say this. It's great that we got Humpty's because it's a little bit better than Denny's in the regard that Denny's has given me a lot of regrets and possibly food poisoning anytime I've gone there. Humpty's, on the other hand, has been perfectly fine. Like, there's been like one or two meals that I've had that wasn't all that amazing, but they're really good. Like, you can take a little look at the menu too, just kind of see the kind of quality that they have out there. See if I can't get like a bigger version. If they have one over here, I'd be very surprised. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of better. Yeah, so these things have, like, you know, veal turkey dinner and, like, you know, chicken fingers and stuff like that. They've got their mains and whatnot. I think that's something that they've really expanded into. You know, the burgers and stuff like that, they're not what you really go to Humpty's for. When you go to Humpty's, I think the big thing that you want to go there for is probably their breakfast stuff. Very Canadian breakfast stuff. Basically, they have these pan scramblers over here, which are like a hash brown bowl with like eggs and other stuff in it. They do really good French toast, pancakes, waffles. They got their bennies. They got their omelets, which are pretty darn good around there too. And yeah, you can get some decent breakfast from there. Personally, I think their breakfast stuff is some of the stuff that you probably really enjoy if you were a trucker down along that route there. Personally, I don't know how many Humpties there are out and about, but I know it's not something that's really all that around all that much. Not around here, anyways. Yeah, like, take a look here. Like, this is literally what I'm talking about. This is Canada-only sort of stuff. You go to Alberta, it's hard not to find a Humpties. They're very common. You'll find them in around Calgary for the most part. Like, Calgary is probably where it started. Looking for Humpties. Like, you'll find a lot of them there. And the Trans-Canada Highway, That one's really good, from what I know. They got them in Camrose, Cold Lake, Edmonton, Fort Saskatchewan, Grand Prairie. Nobody wants to go to Grand Prairie, though. That's a nasty place. That's a story for another day. They got them in Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, Danton, Red Deer. There's only like one in Fort St. John in British Columbia, so that's why. That's probably why I don't see any of them around here in BC. Manitoba only has a couple in Brandon and Oak Bluff. And there's a lot more in Saskatchewan, and that makes sense. For Kindersley, Moose Jaw, North Battleford, Prince Albert, China, Saskatoon, Swift Current, Yorkton. But yeah, no, Humpty's definitely a huge Alberta thing, right? And I think they've probably really buckled up and, modernized most of their stuff. Like, yeah, you take, like, just one look at this. This is not like how it looked way back then. But big old Humpty's Big Plate Diner. It's probably one of the most Canadian things I can think of when it comes to foodstuffs. For us, that's kind of like on the cheap, you know? Talking like Denny's and stuff like that, or like what's the other place? The dudes who are like IHOP. That's the other place. Everybody talks about stuff like IHOP or like Denny's. There's another one I'm trying to think of. I can't think of the name of it, but when it comes to Canada, we have Humpty's, specifically Alberta, and these guys made a video game. I'm sure it might not be something that they do anymore, because that was really something that happened like way back then. That was 1998. Jesus Christ, that's like I'm trying to think. 1998. That's not even like 10 years after that, 20 years after that, somewhere around like 20 years after that. It's been a while. It's been a while. 'Cause I remember I was just a wee little laddie in the young years of 1992, and so I used to come to this place all the time as a kid. It's kind of a thing for me. Maybe I'll come around to one of these places someday again, but you know, it's definitely one of those places I really liked back as a kid. And I'm worried that it might not be so good now because a lot of restaurants aren't doing so hot now that they've got traditional hiring methods of management and a lack of staff, to be honest. But yeah, that restaurant, the one I'm talking about there, was responsible for this little video game here. And a lot of people don't know about it, I think. It's a very rare thing. And if you ever get the chance to play it, like it seems like you're able to play it right here, give it a go. It's a pretty good platformer. A little bit of jank here and there, but you're going to have a pretty good time, I think. You know? Anyways, that's enough about me reminiscing about the past. Let's get back to Echo Night. Oh, nope, sorry. My bad. I'm still not used to pressing buttons left, right, and center trying to get point A from point B with my stream here. I think that's something that some other people have had an issue with. Accidentally pressing the end button stream. That's why I need an Elgato streaming deck. Or like anything close to that. So I don't accidentally press the button that says end stream like an absolute dum-dum, you know? Of course, it's hard to kind of get that sort of thing when you're a broke boy who has no job, but don't you guys worry. I'm working on it. We'll find something soon enough. Alright. Down into the past area of this catacomb here. I'm worried about this. I don't want to be down here. But what other choice do I have? This is creepy. What are the odds I open this up and there's going to be, like, somebody about to stab somebody behind here? Or somebody in a jail cell? Jesus. Nothing here, nothing here. Wow! Who are you? What do you want? You came with instructions from my grandfather, right? I don't care anymore! Just get it over with and kill me now. What do you want? Well, actually, I'm not here to kill you. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, maybe the music box or the blue stone. She's talking about her grandfather, right? This music! Where did you get this music box? See, it's proof that I'm the good guy. My brother gave that to you. What? Who are you? What? The blue stone. You were the one on the train. I was. I can't believe she remembers me. Finally! Finally we meet again. What happened to him? The one that handed me the stone. It's okay, I trust you. I know my brother wouldn't have given that to just anyone. I have to apologize to you. The blue stone fragment was stolen by my grandfather. Uh-oh. Done a lot of research on the two stones. You need that blue stone fragment in order to destroy the red stone. I promise I will retrieve that blue stone fragment, even if I must exchange it for my life. You shouldn't stay here long. Someone might come. If by chance you come across my brother again, please give him this. I will see you again. An earring. It looks like it has pieces of red stone on it. That's got me half worried, because it was just discussed that the red stone was, like, evil, you know? I don't know what to think about this one, but okay. Back out we go. Oh, her brother is still here. Well, I'm to give him this earring, so...
My sister and you have met. Destiny has taken another course.
Ah, and at long last, this poor child can go on to the afterlife. Oh, he had one of the stone tablets! The forest fire plate. Nice. We only need one more to be able to open that door now. Let's go across the hallway here really quick, because this guy will have been able to move on. Hello, friend. You can have good sleep now.
It's quiet. Now I can finally rest.
Aww. Poor guy. Man was suffering real hard. Feels bad to see somebody like that in that kind of predicament, because I, too, was having a bad time with trying to sleep lately. And just last night, I had myself a really good sleep, so... nice to be able to see that. Oh! But with all the goings-on, we should certainly save. Don't want to be losing all of that progress, that's for damn sure. Oh, boy. Let's see. 80%, guys. We're just about done with Echo Knight, I think. I hope I can get 100%. That'd be pretty cool. But what now? We were able to get a plate that might elucidate us to a new area. And we were able to get the music box. And we were able to meet an older Kreia in the past. Interesting stuff. How about you, buddy? Are you okay now?
There are demons lurking about. I wonder what he's doing. I wish he'd come here quick.
Nothing to be done about the patrolman, but what about the guy who's trying to figure out the codes? Is he at peace now? Because I'm thinking maybe I gotta find somebody to come down here to switch out. And then they'll be like, oh, hey, we can both leave. We're both relieved of duty. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Ships are AB-23, BA-13. It's you.
No, he's still having a problem down here. So, with the two of them acting like this, the only thing I can think to do is to backtrack and go see what I can do with that new plate. Is there anything in here? No. Really, the only question here is that I want to see if that little elevator is broken still. Yeah. As much as I would have delighted in something bringing me from the first floor down to the second floor and back up again, that was a one-time deal only. Right, so check the engine room door to see if I can go in there. No. So then we'll just have to take the passageway up through electrical. I'm still kind of miffed about the whole thing that went on with that hint. Not only was it poorly translated, but the voice acting was a bunch of bunk. Man, that's just a little irritating. Just a little bit irritating, if you ask me. But that's okay. We got past it. We had our fortitude about the whole thing, and we figured it out. So, to kind of recap on the whole thing, we now have to go back to an area at the end of this hallway here. There's a large door with 4 imprints. They require specific stones, as you can see. And we are just one short of being able to open up the whole thing. There. I don't know what this one would be or where I could find it. But at this point, I think the only thing to really do now is to go back to the Rockwells and ask them what to do. See what's going on. Or maybe it might be worth talking to that guy in the galley again. That's the thing about this. You never know when stuff is, like, changed unless you really check it. I ran into that issue very badly concerning the Rockwells because I was, like, completely lost. And then all of a sudden one of them is just like, here is a key! And it's like, you didn't mention this earlier? God. There's only so much they can do with coding back then, I understand. But, you know, still makes me want to pull my hair out sometimes. Mr. and Mrs. Rockwell! I have most of them located. Can you help?
Please, find it quickly.
Nothing from you. What about your friend? What What about your beautiful lady friend? Does she have things to say?
Be careful.
Not a thing. Ugh, I hope I'm not stuck again. That would be bad.
Those guys. They're already dead.
No, they're not. You dumbass. Why would you think that? If I'm back up here, I have proof of your friends not being dead. And yet, for some reason, I'm a bit of a mute. I'm a silent protagonist for some unholy reason. Kind of a bad thing when you're trying to interact with ghosts, don't you frickin' think? Well, now I'm really confused. Because there was something I had to do. Those guys down in the galley. Or down in the crew quarters. Gotta somehow go back down there and say, oh, you're free. You get to go now. But they just don't understand for some reason. Maybe there's something in the notes. Maybe I'm missing something. Cray Rockwell, the past cathedral basement. She was trapped in the cathedral basement, and the blue stone was stolen by William. Well, what can one do about that? That guy vanished after he stopped hearing the sounds. Terrified of a demon waiting a replacement. What could be his replacement? Concerning that, I really just don't know. I don't know. Well, at the very least, I know I have to go back down into that area. So maybe there's something there I haven't, checked. Because I've been in every room, so maybe I've missed something. It happens with these games. They're so expansive, these games from FromSoft, that missing something generally is a possibility because they're so expansive. I know multiple players that have played Kingsfield 2, 3, you name it. It'll be just one tiny little thing that they missed because there's so much to obtain in a playthrough. So the same could possibly be said for this title as well. Clonk, 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 clonk. I feel like Link wearing the iron boots walking around here. I remember that. That's a fond memory from back then. It was just like donk, 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 donk. But let's check these rooms and see if there's like something I've missed. Don't think there's anything. Check the other one. Man, that's a game I haven't played in a hot minute. Good old Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. One of the OG titles I really enjoyed. I don't know, there was just something really beautiful about that. I got that game on a very late night when I was very young, and I was really excited to play it. Possibly one of the most excited moments of my life, or something like that. And I think it kind of sucks that I don't really have that kind of excitement for the Zelda games these days. Now, I think the big tie-in to that whole thing is probably the fact that I can't afford a Switch, nor the video game itself. Right? But, you know, in a sense like that, my excitement has kind of ebbed for games like Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, stuff like that. It's a ringer. It must be an alarm or something. Oh! I can muck around with this. Okay. Oh, maybe I need to set off an alarm to get people to move around.
Shut up.
Oh! How was that guy reading that stuff? Wait a minute. You're just gonna go back? And read some more? Oh, come on.
Ships are A-B-A. It's useless.
No, no, no. Okay. Well, I found out I can get him up. So maybe there's something I have to do with this. Um...
Shut up.
What do you mean, shut up? You, talk to me. Come on, man. You gotta do something else. Like, if I keep it ringing, is that gonna, like, you know, cause him to do something? Like, wake up, man, smell the roses, you're a corpse. You're not even a corpse, you're a ghost. You have to do things. Ah, jeez, that's pretty loud, to be honest. Still, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this guy. Uh-oh. Am I stuck? Oh, phew. Half worried that I was stuck there and I couldn't do anything. Well, okay, I can do something with that, but to what effect? Does it have something to do with, like, the guy outside? Concerning that, where's he? There he is.
Why doesn't he come?
Okay. Okay. Maybe I have to get him out into the hallway with using another alarm. One that he cannot react to. Yeah, I think that's possibly it. There's an alarm here, but I can't use it! Why? That's unfortunate. Because it feels like I've come up with a solution. A little bit of a solution to this, possibly. Oh, goodness. But I don't know what to do now. Hmm. Let's go back and try and figure this out a little bit here. Because I think that ringer is something I need to do. Let's give this another shot. See if maybe there's something I can pick up while he's walking around like a moron.
Shut up.
Oh, he leaves his notes on the bed. Okay. Let's grab those. Also, I'm curious. I might be a bit of a dum-dum. If he was reading this wrong the whole time, and it actually says the right stuff in here, I'm gonna feel like a bit of an idiot. Instructions for the telegraph. When using the telegraph, it is imperative to use the correct channels. Refer to the list. List of applied channels. AA00, AA03, ships 1, AA10, ships 2. Oh, come on. Really? So I had to pick this up. And the only reason I didn't know about it is because I completely missed it. Oh. Boo. Whatever. Whatever, I solved it. We're good. See, I was getting all pissy because I thought the guy had, like, said stuff wrong, but I actually needed to, like, steal his list.
Where did the documents go? Oh no, I forgot. My patrol. I have to go.
Well, at least he's going. Duh. But still, I'm a little annoyed at myself for the whole thing of missing this completely and missing that completely, which would have helped me out entirely. Entirely with everything I needed to do concerning the gosh darn ding-dong telegraph. Alright, well.
What were you doing? That demon could show up any time.
I'm sorry. The telegraph.
I'm going to get some rest now.
And there we go.
The light is on. We've been saved.
Finally. Finally. And now I'm thinking because I finally have this figured out, solved, and good to go, there's nobody down here anymore, that I can go back up to the galley and talk to that man who thinks his entire crew is dead. I'm hoping that's what I can do next. So yeah, let's go see what happens with all that, shall we? I'm thinking it's the right thing to do. It seems logical. We've gotten everything back to where it should be down here. We saved a lot of souls. Hallelujah. So the only thing I can really think of now is to go back up there and see what I can do. Where's this lead? Oh, wow. And this leads all the way back up over here? I used to never be able to go through that door. So something has changed. Cool. Alright. 80% complete, though. I'm worried about that extra 20%, but maybe that'll be coming up here soon. I don't know. Let's go talk to that guy, shall we? Oh, these two are still here.
Please, find it quickly.
Yeah, not much I can do about those two. But, how about the guy in the back? Is he gonna be okay now? Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping. Hi! I saved your friends. You're gonna be okay now.
Those guys. They finally left.
Yes! Ah, good.
Thank you. Now I will be able to rest in peace.
That's no problem, mate. Oh, he even salutes me. I feel good about that. I don't feel good about whatever just went clonk. Okay? But, you know, if that's a bad noise, I'm gonna save just in case. Alright. I heard that go off over there, and it was like, what was that? That can't be good. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Time to go investigate what that noise is. Well, these guys are still here.
Please, find it quickly.
Uh-huh. But, yeah, like, what was that noise? Was that back in, like, the galley? You know, go take a look. It sounded like it was heavy. Like a gunshot or something. Where could it have been? Oh, he dropped it! Oh, and it's the final plate! The water leaf plate. Oh, God. Yes, thank you. We have all 4 plates. We can finally go through that final door. Concerning that, let me just really quickly save again here, alright? Real quickly, just snap that in. Plonk. Yeah, it still says 80% though. I'm worried about that. I hope I didn't miss anything. That would suck. Oh. They're gone? Oh. I don't know why they're gone. But that can't be good. Good thing I saved. Ah, man. Good thing I saved. I get really worried about these sorts of things, you know?
All of the plates have been inserted.
Not really. I still have to put mine in, but...
Use the plates.
Okay, if you say so.
We shall excuse ourselves now. Please, seal that stone forever.
Oh, and they finally passed on. Astral Piece, Astral Piece. I have 8 Astral Pieces right now. Concerning that, I think it would be a good idea to find the Sun Room and trade those in for Holy Water, if you ask me. Because if I'm coming up to endgame stuff here, then... for the most part, I'm feeling maybe I should trade those in. There's one of those sun things, though. Gotta find that really quick so I can exchange all of these at once. Might have been one around here somewhere. I know there's one in the hallway down this way, so we'll be fine. Personally, I wonder if that medium has anything new to say. It'd be kind of interesting to see what new information he might have for us, now that I think we're pretty close to clearing the game.
So, you've come again.
Hmm?
Are you having fun with your journey aboard the ship?
I sure am. Here's some astral pieces.
Thanks. Here, take this with you. This is a special potion that I've made. It may be weak, but it has the power to cure you when you are possessed. I believe this will be very useful for you.
Thank you, Drebin from Metal Gear Solid and Combo from Jet Set Radio.
With that book, you are able to come here whenever you like. Come again. I'll be waiting. You're leaving? Well, then have a good journey.
For the most part, he's probably been the nicest out of everybody on this ship. Not to say that the ghosts haven't been nice. Mostly. But, you know, he's been pretty good to us, I think. Anyways. Now we have a whole ton of holy water, and that might be something I require. It's, you know, it's a just in case sort of thing. I feel like if I didn't do that, we'd be in a lot more trouble than we already are. So. Save point is over there, but I don't feel like going there. I don't think I really need to. Okay, all 4 panels are in here. Let's go through the door. Oh boy, this can't be good. Let's go on this one. Is there any lights in here? Okay, good. Yeah, no. There are. We're good. Interesting room that you're in here. Why would this be on a cruise ship? It's all decorated to be in, like, the woods or something? Okay. Hi!
Oh, yes. So, you finally come.
I've finally come!
My name is Amelia. I am Arthur's younger sister.
Arthur's younger sister? Who is that? I'm trying to remember who this is.
You're looking for Kreia, right?
Yes! Yes, absolutely.
Yes. She has been waiting for you all this time. Kreia's room is on the other side. My father knew how to get inside.
Oh, Arthur Rockwell. That's the ghost we talked to.
But Jack might also know as well.
Uh-huh.
I will give you this. Please, go see Jack.
Old picture picked up. Interesting. How do I, you know, help you pass on, though? What's my prerogative to getting you to go?
I will stay until the day my father's soul is finally released.
Oh.
I was incapable of stopping any of this. I will make amends.
Okay. Alright, lady. At least we're making progress still. I was worried about that. But it looks like we're still good to go. Old picture. It's a picture of a brother and a sister, and I need to show this to Jack, apparently. Look at all these rooms around here. Holy crap. Look at the map here. That's nuts. Oh, okay. Alright. So they got, like, what? The Woodlands bathroom over here? Is there anything in the toilet? Always check the toilets. You never know what you'll find inside. It's a sink. Still, I'm very perplexed by this whole area. It's just... This isn't something you would find on a cruise ship normally, under any circumstance. I think this was something very much put in by William Rockwell. Or at least I have to think it would be something like that, because this looks like something out of, like, King's Quest, you know? This is like a fairy bed for a woodland princess or something like that. Like, it's weird. It's bizarre seeing this. What is this? It's a window. Oh. I'm kind of just looking around here because I'm curious if there's, like, anything just hidden about, but there doesn't seem to be. What's this? Just the floor. Oh, what a weird place, though. Well, if this area is able to be turned on for the lights, I wonder if I'm going to be okay in the hallway. Not going to be okay if my controller gets disconnected. That's not good. Would one mind to reconnect? I don't know why it does that. It won't move. Okay, so this might be a bit of a dangerous area. Won't open. Gotcha. I don't know why it does that. I've always had kind of a bit of a trouble with getting that stuff to work. So we got a control panel over here, but it's just like randomly it'll just lose connection in between like me playing on RetroArch, and that kind of sucks. I don't know why it does that. I think it's just because it's like a wireless controller. If I ever do get another controller, it will be wired. There's no reason for me to not have one, because the connection is much nicer that way. But I digress. What's this? Oh, there's a key here. It's a clock key. Really weird looking one too, but I'll take that. Anybody else perplexed by these, like, weird, I don't know, Disney-esque rooms? Like, we were in a mystical forest, and now we're in, like, an underwater palace room with, like, pictures of the late Arthur Rockwell and his wife. This is just weird, if you ask me. I almost feel like FromSoft just kind of ran out of ideas at this point. It's like, shit. What else do we need to put in this crazy ship that we have this player going through? I don't know. Put in sea stuff and shit. Put in forest. That's what I would have had to imagine went on at some point. Bottle with some sort of liquid inside. Oh, curing potion. Cool. Always happy to have that. Always happy to have that. Doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary with these beds and stuff. The only thing I can really do is just explore at this point. I swear, though, if I find a ghost in the bathtub, I'm gonna really be rethinking my life here. Toilet? What's this? It's a fucking seashell. Immediately looking at that seashell, the first thing that came to mind was like, oh, he doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. I haven't seen Demolition Man in a long time. I regret that, though. Demolition Man's a really good movie. At least I think so. It's very silly, but I like it. And it's just one of those things I haven't seen in a long time, like Blade Runner, for example. I need to see the old one and the new one again. I like both of those movies a lot. I think it'd be a lot of fun just to, watch those again. Right, so one of these I can't go into. Wasn't this one? This one was the one with, like, the Woodlands lady. Can I go in here? Oh, jeez, no, that's a fireplace. Okay, never mind. Let us not crawl into the fireplace lest the ghost lights us on fire and kills us, hey? Okay, that's the locked one. So the only place left is over here. Which is unlocked. Question. Why is this one looking like a town that's been lit on fire? to what sort of taste would this go to? Who would enjoy this? Is this shining over here because it's something special? No, it's just lights. Hi, best bud! Want to be friends?
Are you the one?
I am the one.
The one who possesses the blue stone. Our family would have been finished were it not for that red stone. That is the reason why I aided my father in his endeavors. I completely forgot when and how I started helping him.
Are you Jack? Yes, you are. Hi, Jack.
My sister and I? What about this? Yeah, those were the good old days. Adjust the hallway clock to the bird in order to open the room next door.
Oh, okay, hold on. This is big info. I gotta write this down because I need it. Adjust the hallway clock to the bird. Bird! To open the room to the next door. Gotcha. And there he went. Poor guy. Literally just sitting in a horrible room of flames and shit. Waiting to be ushered on to the afterlife. That would be sad. Oh, what do we have here? Something on the bed. A claim ticket! Ah! Oh, it's funny to keep finding these when I know I've already beaten the casino. The claim ticket. Ha! Screw you, game. I have to say that is pretty nice that, you know, they gave you multiple claim tickets to try and beat that, but... Nah. Nah. Not even for a moment will I take pity on that terrible puzzle. I don't think so, man. Not today. Look at this thing. That's a bathtub slash shower? Crazy. There's been nothing within any of the toilets, yet every time I go to look at one of them, they're always interactable. Somebody had to think about checking toilets, and somebody else was just like, okay, we'll do it so that you can interact with them, but we're never gonna make it so that you can, like, find something in there. Is this what they mean with, like, the key? Ah, yep. Rotate it to the bird to unlock the door. That's the bird, so does he mean this door at the end here? Yes, yes it does. Oh, and this one's in the clouds. There's a lot of art in here, too. Let's check out these photos. They might hold some clues to what needs to go on. This one over here might be a portal to the past. It's the only painting in here. It looks like a painting of a castle. Ah! I bet it is. Ah! Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it all along. What sort of crazy thing will I find here in this castle of the past? Oh, I can go this way. Oh, shit! The corpse of the king that just got killed! Holy God! Wasn't expecting that. Oh. Okay. So from what I know, dead ghosts that are malevolent usually have something on them that are used to soothe them in like a boss battle kind of style. It's not really like that, but it is quite unique. And I think this is the item, this cameo is the item we need to finally put the king to rest. Huh. Well, so it shall be, so it is. Very cool. What we got here? Picture of a family welcoming its newest addition. Okay. Looks like a commemorative picture of a family. Yep. Picture of a family. Both parents are with their young daughter. Photos are kind of spooky looking at them close up. Except for this one. It's a picture of a father with his daughter. There's something written in the corner. 1898. Freya, 4 years old. Let's note that down. 1898. Freya was 4 years old. Cool. Wait a minute. What year is this now? 1937 is what it says for the current year. I don't think that's ever changed. Just doing a little preemptive calculation here, just to kind of figure out this. Get the calculator open on my computer just to figure this out. So, I'm terrible at math, so I'm going to figure out 1937, 1898. She's currently 39 years old. Write that down in the corner for later, because that might be something needed. Boy, she's a lot older than us. But also, holy crap, 39 years old. Had to endure all of that torture from her maniacal, demon-possessed dad, or grandfather, even. It's not good. I don't think anybody would want to be trapped in that kind of a situation where he's keeping his daughter underneath prison area in a cathedral. But I digress. Really quickly turn the lights on in here. It's kind of spooky seeing that sitting there. I was wondering what that is. Anything in the toilet? As per usual, in the toilet. I feel like I've checked all the toilets within the game here, and there's just been nothing every time. Alright. Well, we've been to all the rooms. It's time to calm that king down.
Eleanor, my daughter.
You bastard, you got a shot in on me. Still, I don't have to deal with him anymore. %, huh? Maybe I should go back to this lady over here and talk to her really quick. Hi!
I will stay.
No. So, I have to do something with her father or something like that. Nothing to be done until we can finally lay this little mystery to rest, and to do so, we have to go through here. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna await us on the other side. Oh, it's him.
My journey has finally come to an end.
You! William Rockwell, you demon-possessed bastard. Why are you bleeding?
Destiny shifted its course from the instant I held the red stone.
Oh, the red stone.
With these hands, I have taken the lives of many innocent people. And what was it that I tried to achieve? I can't remember anything anymore. That girl, Kreia, was waiting for you. She was fighting for both you and your father. Take a look.
He seems to be a lot more affable now that he's older, but what's going on? Oh, Gray's got a gun. Jesus. Hey, you can't run from me. There's no way you can defeat a professional such as I lower that thing. Jeez. You could have lived if you had just given me that stone to begin with. People don't know how terrifying my grandfather can be. Huh, I couldn't care less. He's offering to pay me a great sum of money for that stone of yours. It's enough talking. I'll be over quickly. You people will die like the rest. It's enough. Die. Truly riveting conversation stuff. Oh, what's going on here? Oh! Death by bookcase. Damn. Oh, right in the back. That's unfortunate. She almost had a clean getaway there.
Claire is no more. Everything is already in the past. But you might be able to change it.
Oh? I might be able to change something? Tell me, sir.
The omnipotent power of the red stone has taken over your father.
Oh, what? Nah, that sucks.
The blue stone. Combine them, and you can stop it. Please.
See, now I just kind of feel bad for William here, because it seems like the red stone has led to just the complete ruination of his entire life. Like, he was possessed of its will the entire time, and everything that he did was never of his own intent. Sucks to be William. But now we're, like, trying to change the past? Crazy! Okay, so there's something I need to really adhere to here, I think. Unknown area, jeez. It's in the old book here. So, it says here, one of the rules is not to sacrifice too many lives to the red stone. The other one of the rules is never to combine the blue stone with the red stone. So I'm thinking that's one of the things I really need to kind of take notice of. It's a large chest of drawers. This will fall down onto him and kill him, probably? So if I'm here to change the past, what can I do to save her? Put a bullet here. Take the bullet? Sure. Oh, if I have the bullet, he won't be able to shoot her. It's me again, yes. I need your blue stone. Oh, gotcha. So this repeats, but she won't be able to shoot? I don't know.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing.
Oh! Hey, welcome on in, everybody! Holy crap, Veritas are coming on in with a rate of 4. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, thank you, Earth Thunder, for shouting out good old Veritasu and pals.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
Oh, you just woke up. It's good timing for everybody here. Hey, Demon, welcome on in. Right. Welcome on in, everybody. I'm Barkeep, having myself another wonderful night with Echo Knight here. Thank you so much for the raid. Very much happy to see you guys again, as usual. I am Barkeep. I play a whole bunch of different stuff. You know, I do retro stuff, contemporary stuff. And, yeah, I enjoy a lot of different things on this wonderful channel of mine. So if you like the content, throw me a follow, maybe even a subscription if you really feel like it. And, yeah, enjoy the fun. Let's see here, catch up on here. You're playing Breath of Fire 2. I know this because I was in your channel just a little bit ago. Good to see you, Earth Thunder. I kind of woke up late, too, today, right? I don't think I was up until, like, I don't know, 7 or 8. I slept so much. The final dungeon of Breath of Fire 2 can eat me, yeah. Oh, I feel you on that one. It's the worst. That dungeon does suck. Oh, gotcha. Hello, Demon Werewolf. Hello, Hollow Atelier. I can now say that properly. I'm sure you're probably appreciative of it. Good luck with Blackjack. No more Blackjack, Demon Werewolf. We finished the fucking Blackjack. We're done with casino crap. Alright? We're done. We're done with that. Yeah, alright. No more gambling. Love Breath of Fire 2, but the last dungeon sucks. That's what I've heard. Demon's been streaming for the last 27 hours and needs to go to bed now? Jesus Christ. You're gonna kill yourself, Demon. Jeez, please. Have a little bit of sleep. Like, really? It's never gonna be good for your health if you're just staying up all the time. Noms in bed, I promise, just grabbing a daily. Who wants to get bed? I get only 3 hours of sleep. Well, having that sleep will repair your body, and it's good that you'll get some food and get sleep. So, it's also good that you got so many wonderful friends in here that care about you, like Veritasu and Hollow Atelier and Glayliv. All very wonderful people. I wish I had folks like that cared about me. That'd be awesome. And I think I can. So, I finished Comey Can't Communicate Season 2, and I watched the first episode of Darling in the Franxx. Darling in the Franxx. Every time I see that, I can't contain myself. Darling in the Franxx. So, Barkeep. So, me. Says Veritasu. The wonderful Veritasu, the wise Veritasu. Guess who got all the way to the final boss? As I think he would say it. I found out he missed the necessary spell halfway up the dungeon. Was it you? Because I think it might have been you. Oh, shit. If I had a nickel and a dime for every time that's happened to me, I would have a couple of nickels and dimes. It's happened a couple of times to me. I will admit that. You know, that's definitely one of those things that happens in a JRPG or an RPG that really kicks you in the keister. But, you know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Legit turning it in now. Food is still warm. Turning off the lights now. Oh, good stuff. I'm glad you popped on in, Demon Werewolf. It's always good to see you. You're always valued and welcome member amongst my lovely cabal of friends here. But, yeah, I'm glad that you're getting yourself some sleep and such. I hope you rest up real good and you have a good sleep. We missed Infinity. Missing Infinity is terrible. It's awful. Didn't travel a pixel up farther into the room to trigger the required cutscene. That's even worse, Hollow Atelier. That's even worse. They took away your fusions, so you had to leave the dungeon entirely, and then you had to solo Baruberry. I have no idea who that is, but it sounds like stank. The kind of stank that would not be nice in a nose. So, I think what I need to do here for everybody who's just flooded in is do a little bit of a recap here. For what I know so far, and this is going to get a little bit confusing because there's a lot to kind of process through here, is... Okay. I think I'm in the last part of the game here because starting out at the beginning of the game, I went to a house that was my father's house that got burned down for some reason, and I don't know why, with a police officer who was asking questions about that so we could go into his house and explore around to try and figure out more about what happened. I found a book that brought me into the past that showed me that William Rockwell, the grandfather of Crea Rockwell, who is his daughter, was on a train who were going somewhere, and the daughter didn't want to go anywhere. And then they encountered a youth on the train who had a gun who was trying to kill the grandfather, but the grandfather killed him first because he wouldn't sacrifice Crea's life, and so he gets shot, and then he jumps off a train. And it turns out that the grandfather, William Rockwell, has a demonic red stone set inside of a knife that can possess people, that can change the future of whoever holds the stone, which was stolen from an ancestor in his bloodline who had stabbed a king who had previously had it, because use of the stone is powered by sacrificing life to it. Are you with me so far? Good, because there's more. Continuing onwards, we go down into the basement of our father's burnt-down home, and we find a painting that, when moving two things in front of each other, two statues, we warp into the painting, and we find ourselves in a boat that had previously been lost to the world in an accident that had been owned by William Rockwell, that they had sent out search parties to in order to try and find it, but all of those failed, because it had been inside of the painting the whole time in an eternal stasis. Everybody died on the boat because William Rockwell went absolutely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs using that demonic knife, and so we've had to go through the entirety of the boat trying to pass on to the afterlife with all these ghosts here, or not pass on to the afterlife. We're trying to help these ghosts pass on to the afterlife. And they've all been relatives and people who worked on the ship and people who are related to William Rockwell. And inside of that, we have been moving inside of paintings, outside of paintings, into cupboards, out of cupboards, which hold memories of specific people who caused the tragedy of everybody to die on the ship. At last, we have kind of come to the end of things, where we have witnessed a bloody history of William Rockwell, gouging people's eyes out, stabbing people left and right. He tried to do it to us in a cemetery, too. We have, I hope, saved everybody here. And we've come to the last room, and we have found out that William Rockwell was sitting in the last area. And he is bleeding. He looks unwell. And it seems that he no longer has the red stone, or that the red stone's influence is barely there. So we have gone into the past to try and prevent his daughter's death, because she holds the blue stone, which is counter to the red stone, because the youth on the train at the beginning of the game gave her a blue stone, which is the other part of the blue stone that we need to counter the red stone. At the same time, we have to follow along with the fact that the blue stone can never be combined with the red stone, and you can't sacrifice too many lives to the red stone, otherwise bad things happen. So, inside of a crystal ball that William Rockwell had, we saw that this guy comes in, tries to kill her, fails because the entirety of the area shakes, and he gets trapped under a bookcase. But he takes her gun and shoots her, and so Crea dies. So what we're trying to prevent here is we took the bullet off the table before Kreia could take it. And now, I'm hoping the scene will play out, but Kreia doesn't die, so that Kreia, her past, is fixed, so to speak. So, I'm hoping that's the whole scenario that'll play out to our strength here, in which we can fix that, that we can use the blue stone to, I don't know, overpower or fix the red stone, and then just completely save everybody on the ship, and possibly our father, because William Rockwell says that my father has the red stone now, and he's gone crazy. So, I think that's the gist of it. You know what this game needs? More gambling, more gambling. Sorry, Barkeep. Twitch decided I need to watch an ad in the middle of that. You'll have to start over. Okay, Veritasu, so we start off in the remains of a burnt-down house, and a police officer contacts us to go into the house, figure out what happened to our father. We found out that there's something going on in the train where we give a stone to a little girl, and the little girl protects the stone, and the grandfather goes all evil with a red knife and decides to stab a lot of people, get a boat's lost, ghosts on the ship, red stone, blue stone, gambling, casino, ghosts, Barkeep has stopped working. Would you like to send an error report to Windows Y/N? Barkeep is having a wild ride here. The thing we need to focus on here is that we're at the end of it, and we might have a chance to change history with time travel. Okay. All right. Yes, the song that never ends. Absolutely, Ursunder. Dense and a lot of nonsense. Magic stone, good and bad. Time travel, ghosts, nonsense. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Hollow. It's exactly what it is. Ghost on the ship, ghost in the shell. Barkeep requires a tip. I required a tip back when I couldn't figure out the telegraph puzzle, but I got it. So let's see what happens now that I've taken the bullet, shall we? You could have lived if you had just given me that stone to begin with. You people don't know how terrifying my granddad can be! Ha! I couldn't care less. He's offering to pay me a great sum of money for that stone of yours. That's enough talking. It'll all be over quickly. I'll take care of him! Run away, quickly! Go now! Should I leave? Oh no, we're good. I won't allow... What the... Wake up! Wake up! Are you awake? Yeah, I would hope so. Good. You don't seem to be injured. Oh, but he's definitely injured. He got smushed by a bookcase. No bullet in the gun, you doofus. It's not happening. Damn it. No bullets. Hey, you're finally awake. Yeah, no, I feel like I'm on Link's Awakening all over again. Uh-oh. Such a miserable woman, living a cursed life from the day you were born. Your companion has nothing to do with you, right? I will spare him if you just hand me that stone. I have no choice. Such an obedient girl. I can't imagine you to be William's granddaughter. Look at the size of that gun he's got there! Oh, I'm sorry, but as a perfectionist, it's hard for me to leave evidence. What are you doing? Leave him alone. He has nothing to do with this. Not to worry, my little sweet. I'll send you to heaven with him. Oh! Right in the gooch. We got the blue stone from her, but at what cost? Damn. She sacrifices her life yet again to save us. Man. Will that red stone stop taking lives? Will it never stop? That's awful. I don't know if this guy's still alive. He looks like he has died. That's William Rockwell, the guy who had the evil demon stone. But now I have the blue stone. Let's take a look. The restored blue stone. Very, very cool. Fun fact, there are 3 Echo Knight games. Oh, very cool. I'm probably only going to play, like, the first one, I guess. Use this item, can I? Nah, it doesn't work on him. See, I was recommended the first one by a good pal of mine named Cybertrucker Alpha. He's a really nice streamer. He plays a lot of stuff on Twitch. And I thought I might try this out since he recommended it so highly. And it's been a really good journey so far. It's been really good. All the puzzles have been really coherent, for the most part. And I've enjoyed it. He's dead. Oh, man. I thought he was dying, but... Oh, there goes William Rockwell. Just want to examine what's going on. We've got a candle here and a key. The engine room key. Oh, okay. I was wondering why the engine room was locked off and we couldn't go there just yet, but now I think I know. That's where we need to go then. Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and turn on the light. Click. Or not. But let's not miss his daughter, who says she refuses to leave until he's gone, so.
My father, his soul finally rests in peace. I, too, shall rest now.
Second one, you would need an emulator, as it's Japanese only, though. It's good, though. And the third one is PS2. Might have a translation patch for the third. I'll have to look into that, guys. I'll have to look into that. Emulation is not theft. Listen, guys. Alright? There's something you all need to know about me. Demon, Earth, Veritasu, Hollow, Layla, anybody who's in the stream right now. A key thing to know about Barkeep is that he is a filthy emulating whore. Alright? I will emulate at any chance I get. Any chance I get. I love emulation. Alright? There is no scenario which you would never find me not doing it, because there's so many good things about emulation. My computer is amazing for that sort of stuff. There's so many upgrades I can put into a game through emulation alone to make it run better, faster, look better, and the ease of access is amazing. In fact, I'm emulating it right now. This is on RetroArch. If you guys didn't know. So there you are. I will emulate till the day I die. Alright? Now, sure, I do current generation stuff, I do old generation stuff, but like anything. I'll go for anything. I don't think there should be any barriers to emulation, to be honest. It's accessibility for a lot of people who may not have money to do stuff. Because as I know it to be, it takes a lot of money and a lot of time to become a collector. I know lots of collectors out there who have spent thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to get those collections going. If I was to sift through the entirety of what everything is in Gunstar Heroes' collection, I would be hard-pressed not to find something in there that's worth a lot of money. Alright? So, for somebody like me who does not have money and is in a bit of a dire strait for money, this sort of thing is very, very useful for me. So, emulation, fuck yeah, buddy. Every time. Every time. No restrictions whatsoever. Yo-ho fiddly-dee, as they say. 7 terabytes worth of emu games? Holy crap, that's a lot of emus. I didn't know you were from Australia or Sunder. For Demon Werewolf, just not anything 3 years younger than current, or 3 generations. Sunder doesn't do current generation. Support emulation. Everyone should have a Doomsday drive with them when all the games are on there. Yeah, no, that's, it's a good idea to do that. Me, I have no qualms about doing current generation whatsoever. I will snag that as best as I can at any point. Will I admit to what I may have taken or what I may have? No. Nobody needs to know that. But, yeah. I will go for the good games out there if I like them. So, yeah. It puts another shrimp on the barbie, mate. Good times. Let's see. 90% completed. I'm only missing 10%. Ooh. I hope I get 100%. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be nice. I would love to do a good playthrough of this on the first run. Not have to come back to it, you know what I mean? So seeing that 90% down there is a really nice reassurance to me, I think. If major studios and publishers aren't going to preserve the history of the medium, then it falls upon independent people to take up the task. And how? Hollow. That was very eloquently said of you, by the way. I really appreciate the wordplay you put into that. But the point of it, too, is very much a thing. Like, we have seen emulators being brought out by Nintendo for the N64 and previous consoles on many a platform. The 3DS, the Nintendo Switch, lots of that stuff. Alright. But, funny enough, I've seen those emulators. Okay. And a lot of them are really, really bad. I think it's incredibly ironic that the market for what it is right now would have such terrible emulators when they have people working on things like Project 64 and stuff like that way outpace anything that you can get on the market. Why would you ever want to buy a crappy subscription plan from the Switch or an emulated product that does not perform as well, that doesn't look as well as something that you could just pick up for free? Therein lies the question, I would say. And I think that's a pretty fair point for anybody considering emulation. So, if anything, companies do a lot to kind of pile onto that whole reason for grabbing stuff for emulation, you know? Engine room. This area is restricted. That's where I gotta go. And that's where I saved my game, so we're all good to go. We're all caught up here, I think. For moving on to another area. Another thing, you can't pirate something they won't sell you. That's true enough, right? In essence, one of the big things that have been pirated in the past that I've seen on a lot of Reddit, particularly, are games that are exclusive to a console that have received no port to anything else. And that's probably one of the biggest things I see emulated, because people have a good right to be pissed off about exclusives like that in that sense. Like, yeah, I get it. A company needs to have exclusives on a console, so there's justification for them to sell the console, right? Okay. But look at it this way. If you have all these exclusives on a console, and after a time you don't port them or have any plans to move them about at all, then it's locked onto that console for the eternity of it being alive there. And again, for somebody who does not have a lot of money, I can't go out of the way to buy myself a PS4 or a PS5 out of the willy-nilly. All right? I can't afford that. So that means all the exclusives and everything that's on that just can't do it. So, you know, something like Tears of the Kingdom, yeah, that's already being pirated because I would assure you, a lot of people out there don't have enough money to go out and get a Switch and spend $80 more on buying the cartridge. All right. They might already have a computer that's perfectly fine for this sort of thing, and, might I add, from what I've seen, the emulator runs it really good. That sort of thing is perfectly acceptable to me in my mind, because we don't have that kind of money to shell out right now. Everybody who's anybody knows that this is a terrible economy and a terrible job market. So, you know, you got to make do with what you got to do. And when somebody says, hey, I'm going to give you this for free, no strings attached, just enjoy the game, I mean, what are you going to do? Don't have income, can't do current gen. Yeah, that's the same with me. Same with me, same with a lot of people. And there are a lot of people who are upset with the Switch's hardware too. I mean, it kind of irks me as well, because I'm looking at like a plastic console yet once again for how much money? That's really flimsy and can break for how much money? Just gotta say, you know? Let's use that engine room key. Let's get in here. I digress. I've been on that tangent for long enough. People say emulated is way better running. Yeah, no, absolutely. I would not be surprised. Also, what's going on with this room here? Oh, okay, gotcha. I was a little confused about that for a second. But yeah, emulation stuff runs way finer on a nice computer, I'll tell you that any day of the week. Orpheus, security information. This better not be something evil here. Caution. Do not lock the pistons while the boiler is on. The pressure will become extremely dangerous. That's something I should probably write down. See, do not lock pistons while boiler is on. Cool. Should such an event occur, the emergency lights will turn on in all sections. Oh, I might need to do that anyways. Must be a map of the engine rooms. The location of the valve and key are indicated. Cool. Alright. So I'm in that little portcullis off to the side there. The valve is over here, but the key is over here, but there looks to be something barring access in one part of the area there. So it looks like we're really going to have to do a loop all the way around there. Keep working piston system while pouring fuel into boiler. Port side boiler room should be... There should be a key in there somewhere. And then the compartment, there should be a valve for the fuel tanks. Okay. Well, seems really dangerous, but let's go.
Richard, come over here.
Should I go over there? I don't feel like I should, but I'll try it. Have a lot of thoughts on emulation? Same here. It's a lot to think about with that sort of thing. And unfortunately, it's also very political, to be honest. I wish emulation wasn't as political as it is, but it has become very political. Man, this is a big area. Control panel must be used in case of an emergency. I could stop the pistons with this. Huh. Where did that voice come from? Plus, where are we? Oh, there's supposed to be a key in here somewhere, I think. Keep off. Danger! Danger, Will Robinson. Where would that key be? It's down here? No? I don't know. The game's gotten very esoteric as of late. Very confusing, and maybe not so straightforward. Even a little obtuse, if I may say so. Maybe I have to go all the way around to find the key that I'm looking for. Because you can see there's another access point all the way on the other end there. Strange. Well, the only way is forward. Do I have my rubber gloves on? I do. I got the rubber gloves on. And for some reason, I have this bullet still. I have no idea what that could be for. It's for a revolver. It's just an ordinary bullet. It says you. I bet it'll be used in the ending of the game or something somehow. Okay. Those don't look like they're something that I can muck around with. Probably good that I can't, too. Ugh. I tell you, it would not be fun being in the underbelly of a ship like this. I know there's a lot of people who would love this sort of thing. In fact, I even had a friend who was a millwright in the Navy who probably would have enjoyed this, but for me, not so much. Definitely wouldn't have been my cup of tea. Oh, it's our dad. That's probably not good, considering he has the red stone.
I finally understand now, Richard.
That's never a good thing to hear from anybody. After you've been through a terrifying ghost ship. No, I mean literally the sentence that he's saying here. If somebody ever says, I finally understand now, looking a little bit crazed like this, don't want to be near that.
I realized it the moment I killed William and got hold of the red stone.
Oh, what did I say?
I had the strongest desire for this power all along. I will be one with this power.
Daddy was a demon. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Richard was my dad's name? Well, apparently Richard is now demon.
The blue stone, even it shall succumb to my powers in this darkness.
Jesus Christ.
There is no light here. Not even you or your blue stone will survive.
Ah, your mother sucks in hell. Uh-oh. There's a strong power emanating from the red stone. If only there was light here. Oh, crap. I need a light source.
You mustn't leave this alone. Hurry. Bring light.
Gotcha. So, I need to get light into this area somehow. Unsure about how I might do that, but... Oh, pistons. I do not have a key for this. I have to find the key for the pistons. Oh boy. Excuse me, mister, could you please, maybe not try to rip my skull out from my skin? Would probably be something I would prefer you not to do. Okay, I need to find the key first. Where am I going with this? Oh, here we go. See, I know I need to do that loop around. That's one of the big things I need to do first. It won't open! Crap! There's gotta be a key somewhere. Just excising the skull cap without anesthesia should be fine. Should be perfectly okay. Anybody see a key around here? I do not. I'm gonna keep going through doors until I can try and find something that'll work. Okay, nothing there. Ah! Oh, Jesus. I feel like if I get hit by that guy, it's gonna hurt pretty bad. But yeah, I'm a little bit lost here right now. I don't know where I could find a key. I know where the valve stuff is, I think. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Thank you. Don't hurt me. But we need that key to start up the pistons. Like, did something get unlocked? No, I don't think so. Barkeep looking for a key, be all like, Naniko, what? I feel that. And that won't open. Oh, shit. Too close. Yeah, do not want hugs from that thing. Do not want hugs. Is there anything in here? No, that's just another one of those piston consoles. Now, I note that they are in both rooms here. So, okay, gonna kind of have to remember that. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna try my original plan here. What I'm gonna try is I'm gonna go all the way around and go this way. Because I think that's probably our prime moving forward kind of direction for finding a key. The worst part is I don't know where it could be. It could be like situated on the ground somewhere. It could be hanging off a wall. Prime rib direction. And now you're making me hungry. I'm gonna have to get something after the stream here. Yeah, I really don't know where it would be. Hope you got some good food. Yeah, for the most part I do. I should be good for quite a while for, you know, food stuff. So, oh, this is different. Hold up. But yeah, I should be good for food for quite a while. I made sure to kind of stock up, you know? Key. I feel like a monkey saying that, darn it. Key. Ah, hello. That is something we need. So we have the valve. Now we need the key. What is this? It's an emblem of the sun carved into the wall. Don't tell me I can go here. Nope. No. Can't be going there right now. Kiki. Yeah, that's pretty much the sound that monkeys make, right? The only reason I know that is because I've played a whole bunch of games that have kind of had that, to be honest. Link to the Past. What else? Chrono Trigger, I think? Should be a key around here, I think. Yeah! Alright, here we are. That's the piston key, and I found the valve as well. Good stuff. With what? Oh, Link to the Past, Chrono Trigger. That's another one, I think. What else has had monkeys in them that's kind of made that noise? I'm trying to think. It's a control panel for the fuel tank. Ow! Oh yeah, Data! From Mega Man Legends. My god, I haven't played that in so long. Should try that again sometime. Okay, the pressure's up. Do I need to do that to, like, the other side, too? Oh, yeah. The monkeys from Yoshi's Island? Yeah. A lot of stuff that have monkeys in them for games and stuff like that. Oh, crap. Duck, dodge, and dive! Duck, dodge, and dive! Christ! Let me live! You know, I've never played Ape Escape. I don't know how good of a game that is. Like, is it any good? I've just never played it before. I've seen some people on Twitch play Ape Escape, and for the most part, what I've seen from it is a lot of frustration. Whoa, holy fucking... Jeez. I didn't expect it to be going off like that, just like... Chung, 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 chung. Alright. Turn that off. But, yeah. No, it's just Super Monkey Ball and, Ape Escape. Two games that I've never played, and I've seen a couple of people play those on Twitch, and they have had the worst time ever with it. Just incredibly unhappy with how it is. Childhood recollection my childhood has a recollection of it. Was that it was fun, but I don't know how it holds up. Only played a demo of it. Oh, gotcha. Played some Super Monkey Ball too. It was kind of a, huh? Yeah, I get the feeling that's kind of how it is for those games. Okay. Both piston consoles have been used. There's now light. Now I think I have to return to where that red stone is. Okay, Daddy-o, I got light, and I have the blue stone. Stone's power has been alleviated. Well, only one thing left to do. Wait. Wait. They said never to combine the blue stone with the red stone. I'm gonna be smart about this and try to use the blue stone on my dad. Okay, that doesn't work. Well, cowabunga!
The power to change destiny. Gone. Forever. This place won't last long. Hurry. Run to the front of the ship.
Oh, crap! I have a time limit to get out of here? But what about you? What about you? Oh, God. This is bad. I gotta get the hell out of here now. God, I think I had to go through this way? This is probably the first time I have ever been interrupted by a time limit to get the hell out of here. Oh boy. I hate time limits in video games, I'll tell you that. I really do. How do I get to the front of the ship? Oh, crap. Wait, I think I know where I'm supposed to go now. Okay. Phew. I kind of messed up there, but I hope they gave me enough time to kind of rectify my mistake, you know? I panicked. That was my bad. I should have been calm in this situation. Though it might not be good. Yeah. This is just like a Metroid Escape thing. Okay, that one won't open. Where's the one that opens? Is it this one? Yeah, okay, here we go. There was a door that I couldn't open going through here on the first little bit. I'm hoping that's gonna be enough to get me out of here. Oh! It's Kreia!
This ship's life is coming to an end. Come.
Okay, Kreia. Hope you can save me out of this one, because I don't know how I'm getting out of here on myself. Ah. I was a little bit worried about that time limit, but it looks like we've made it. Huh.
Disappear soon.
Alright.
You are not supposed to be here. Go home now. Everything is over.
there we go. The ship is saved. Everybody's finally moved on from that terrible tragedy, I think. Hey! Hey! Oh, we're back in the house. My father's house that burnt down. Wake up! Are you listening? It's getting late. There's nothing here. Let's go. Wait a minute. What do they mean there's nothing here? So was the basement all a lie or something? I don't have any of my items. What? I wonder why he made this mechanism. It's locked. It's locked again. Why would that be? There's no key anywhere. What's going on here? Oh, I can't go anywhere else now. Seems like the clock is completely locked up, so... Unless there's like a key somewhere that I missed, or something. I'm just really, really closely checking things before, like, I continue onwards. My adventure senses say to do so. But maybe that's just it, guys. Maybe we've just saved everybody on that ship and, you know, released our father from being possessed and, you know, put everybody to rest. A wild frickin' journey that we went on going through all that, I have to say. I don't see anything around here, so I guess we'll go. Don't look so depressed. Your father might just show up one day, right? Well, let's get out of here. Damn it, this piece of shit won't start. Can you grab the tools out of the trunk? Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, no way. Damn, that's how it ended? Shoot, man. Frickin' dagger was in the back of the trunk. I think maybe I got one of the bad endings. Because I know with a percentage rating system like that, there's probably stuff such as good endings, bad endings, and that sort of thing within the game, but that's okay. It's my first playthrough, so... Yeah, that was really quite the Twilight Zone type ending, but thank you! We beat it! We finally beat Echo Knight for the PS1, and it has been quite the journey, holy crap. I didn't expect this game to be so incredibly in-depth with all of its puzzles and with just everything that happened in it. Holy fuck, 7 ads. Jesus Christ. I didn't know there were so many. I'm gonna try and fiddle around after I'm done with stuff, maybe see if I can't reduce those ads a little bit. There seem to be a lot of them for some reason. But yeah, wow. What a game. Thank you very much, Cybertrucker Alpha, for recommending this to me. I didn't think it would be so crazy. And so there it was, guys. Echo Knight from Age Tech Incorporated and from Software completed. Fiend. I don't know what it is, but these games all like to credit the finish for every time one of these, ends up done. I don't know what it is. I like that stuff. Results. Let's see how this played out. So I had 102 on my intelligence. My physical was 125, and my secrets was 116. Average. That's okay. I'll take average. It's a good bit of playtime in that, though. It took me 9 hours to get through that damn thing. I don't know if you get, like, a better ending, if you have a better player rating. That's probably something that does happen. But, there you have it. Those are my, results for the player rating there. And I guess it just kind of loops back around into itself, like every kind of game from this kind of year. What does my save file look like now, huh? Resume previous game, loading data. Huh. I wonder if that's like a continuation or something like that. If I load that data file. Where does it drop me off? Oh, it just puts me back here at this room. Okay. Well, there we go, guys. Holy crap. Echo Knight finally finished after all that gameplay. It was a good game, I have to say. The puzzles, I really liked those puzzles throughout the entirety of the game. The story itself, although a little bit convoluted, was pretty darn good. And I have to say, the music and the voice acting for way back then, really good stuff. Really good stuff. There's one thing I'm going to check out, like, really quickly here. I'm kind of curious if there's, like, a good thing. I don't know. Oh. Well, would you looky there? These ads are getting ridiculous. 7 in a row. Yeah, they are. So, hey, guys. Hey. Hey. There's no reason for me to finish up just yet, I think. Because there's an ending that happens if the time runs out. And we got ending 2, which was kind of the better ending, but not so great. Alright? And now I know the reason of why we didn't get an amazing ending, and it's very, very, very clear. Know those astral pieces that I had there? See these two right here? I need to go give those to the medium. Alright. I didn't get the best ending because I neglected to go see the medium one more time. So you know what? I'm frickin' Barkeep, god damn it. And I like to have myself a good old ending to a good old stream. So I'm gonna go that extra mile, everybody. For everyone who's still here in chat, we're gonna go see that extra mile. We'll give those pieces in, because I think I got all of them. And we're gonna go get ourselves that best ending, damn it. I could end the stream right here. I could do that, but I'm not gonna. That's my quality assurance, so to speak. Now, the only question is, where to go back to go find a sunroom? Gotta find one of those emblems on the wall somewhere. A's for horses. Have to polish all those glasses, I do. And I gotta be careful not to break a single one of them. Otherwise, I'll be in deep doo-doo. Passenger floor used in case of emergency. This is an emergency. This is a best ending emergency. We have to get it. Barkeep doesn't own the bar. Unfortunately, in a lot of cases, Hollow. Unfortunately, in a lot of cases these days, the barkeep does not own the bar. That's unfortunate, you know? Alright, everybody. It's from Soft. We should have known this. But, basically, we need to praise the sun. We need to praise the sun, everybody. Arms up. Can't see it here, but my arms are right up in that praising the sun formation.
So, you've come again.
Hey, buddy! Can I have a best ending, please?
It must have been tough collecting this many.
Ha!
This will be enough.
I knew it!
By the way, have you ever had any doubts?
Oh, tons. Tons.
That's why I am so interested in collecting these things.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I'll show you the answer to that question. This is the rock of all miracles.
The Philosopher's Stone!
Power to grant you any wish.
Oh my god.
The greatest treasure of mankind.
Oh my god!
It is the devil's red
It really is the Philosopher's Stone.
This stone belongs to you.
What?
We shall meet again when your fate with the other red stone comes to an end. When that time comes, we shall meet again.
Holy crap. I didn't know that could happen. I should have gone back and given him that beforehand, but at least now we get to see some different endings, eh? Well worth the little bit of extra exploration, I think. Now we have to go back to the engine room. Do that whole rigmarole again. Question is, where's that lead again? Oh, yeah, down here. He got really intense about that red stone. I didn't think he was going to pop up out of nowhere and start being all like, whoa, with the power to grant wishes. You know? That was quite something. Engine room, down dead away. I have the engine room key, so we're good to go. And the nice thing about this is that I know where everything is, so I don't gotta spend hours upon hours trying to find one thing or another. Oh my god. I didn't even notice this down here on the first playthrough. There's a curing potion right down there. Alright.
Richard, come over here.
It's kind of neat that going through here again got me an extra curing potion. I don't know if that was like a hard-coded thing, but it's nice to have it. Kind of excited, guys. You know, I was a little bit worried about the fact that we got ourselves a butt ending on the first playthrough. I might have not been able to get this. But I played good. I did good. So now we can really see what goes on, eh?
I finally understand now, Richard. I realized it the moment I killed William and got hold of the red stone.
Have I ever played Suikoden 2 or Suikoden? A lot of people say it's Suikoden. I think it's Suikoden. I have not played any of the Suikoden games whatsoever. And I know that I've heard from a lot of people, including Game Squad, otherwise known as Max, who has played it. It's pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult to get all of the characters you can recruit in there.
I had the strongest desire for this power all along.
I will become one with this power.
Yeah, brutal to get 108, but if you can do it, it's pretty cool.
Even it shall succumb to my powers in this darkness.
Had to use a time glitch code in 2? What does that do? Tell me about it.
No light here. Not even you or your blue stone will survive.
No light here. Ah, it's funny. Wow, that thing is pretty creepy looking, to be honest. I hadn't gotten a good look at it before. Since I'm running from him the whole time.
Hurry. Bring light.
Characters whose interactions are based on the in-game clock and you gotta get there fast enough to find him. Oh, that sounds brutal. I don't know if that's something I would want to partake in. An in-game clock of all things, too. It's nuts. Okay. From what I remember, I have to go and do a bit of like a wraparound thing here. Because I gotta get that key again, and then I gotta get that valve again. So, starting from up here, maybe? No, I'm gonna go get the key first. Nah. I'd go get the valve. Since the valve is, like, literally right up here, and the room you require it for is right over there, it's probably the shortest and fastest one to get to first. And yoink. There's that sun thing on the wall over there. I was looking at that the first time we came through here, and I was wondering why it wasn't doing anything, and now I know why. Beaten Suikoden 1 and 2 this year. Nice. Those are long games from what I hear. They're also kind of goofy, if you ask me. You know, all the little war simulations that they got going on there. Because the people don't die, they just turn into tiny little angels. And I think that's really silly. Okay. These have to be increased up. Should do this pretty quickly before that awful ghost comes to try to kill me. I don't know, the stuff that I've been kind of playing on my downtime here has just mainly been a Minecraft server that I really enjoy with some friends. But other than that, there hasn't been a lot I've been enjoying just by myself. And that's kind of like the streamer's curse, so to say. Is that when you get into an older game like this, it's really hard to have anything else on your backlog, you know? Like, it is very hard to have anything else on the backlog. Because then you start thinking to yourself, oh, well, I could be streaming this for some folks, you know, I could be playing this with people. And it's like, oh, well then, oh, but maybe I'd like to have some of that on my own time, you know? And that gets to be a bit of a problem with me. Because most times it's like I'm playing a game and it's like, oh, just imagine how much cooler this would be if I was able to stream it. You know? Okay, that won't open. Gotcha. Like for example, Red Dead Redemption 2. I haven't done anything with that game whatsoever, only because of the fact that I think I'd like to stream it. So, we'll get to that stuff, but streaming has definitely taken the precedence over a lot of things when it comes to playing old games, you know what I mean? Last one that you really enjoyed recently is Paper Mario and the Origami King. I heard that one was pretty good. I haven't played it myself, but I hope to be able to get to another Paper Mario game. I really enjoyed the first one, and I really enjoyed Thousand Year Door. Super Paper Mario was okay, but I don't think it was as good as it could have been. The whole departure from the JRPG setup was, yeah, not my favorite. And then I got Sticker Star, and I was very disappointed. Sticker Star, not good. Not good at all. Well, here we are, guys. Let's go ahead and get that best ending, shall we? God, I love gems that look like that in, like, an old capacity. There's just something so charming about that. The way they look in, like, PS1 and 64 graphics.
The power to change destiny. Gone. Forever. This place won't last long. Hurry. Run to the front of the ship.
You got it, Daddy-O. You got it. Let's go. Didn't expect to get hit in the feels by a Paper Mario game. Yeah, no, they come out of nowhere with that stuff. Nintendo has a few curveballs like that, for sure. Played the first 3 Paper Marios, loved the first 2, loved the RPGs, but after I played Origami King, it shot up to my #1 Paper Mario game. That's a lot of heavy praise you're putting out there for that game there, Sunder. Might be something I might try sometime, eh? Because if you're putting that over the other 2 RPGs, it's got to be a serious contender for the Paper Mario series. Okay, we're back here. Time limit isn't as bad this time around. Let's see what changes. I'm curious.
I've come, as I have promised.
Oh, he's here.
Come now, inside the sun.
I don't think that's a very good thing to do. I might get a little charred, but okay. The sun's over here, right? Secret room! Oh!
Hello.
Hello! Hello!
I told you that I would come, didn't I, Richard? Behold, you stand before the most omnipotent power man has ever witnessed. The power to shape your fate to your desire with your very own hands. Here, take it with you.
No. I deny you that. I do not wish to have the dagger.
You don't need this? Strange. You are indeed a strange man. It is goodbye, then. I pray that you have a bright future ahead of you.
Yep, I'm getting the hell out of here, and fuck that knife. I could have eternal power, I could choose to take it, but I feel like that would really screw me over now, wouldn't it?
This ship's life is coming to an end. Come.
Alright, get me the hell out of here, Kreia.
This ship will disappear soon. You are not supposed to be here. Go home now. Everything is over.
All right. So... Oh! The house! Oh, no, wait. I'm back at my house. Why am I back at my house? I never lost faith that one day this cursed fate would be brought to a conclusion. At times, I still wonder about the Redstone's significance, power to play with fate itself. Was that cursed incident and all of our pain and suffering caused by fate? When you look upon this music box, please reminisce. Reminisce on the stone and the many people you have saved. Huh. So that all changed there. Like, you get to go back home. The entirety of the catastrophe that happened upon that ship completely solved. And, yeah, I guess we get Kray's music box in that ending, and we get to live out a normal life. Sad that our dad, like, went insane and got killed by that stone, but at least we stopped it this time. At least it didn't come back with us, you know? And a horrible, horrible Twilight ending. I'm gonna play it off like the first time that happened around there. It was just a dream. That's an easy way to explain things away. Just a dream. Alternate reality. It didn't happen. This is the real ending. Thank you so much for the GGs in chat, everybody. It might have taken us a little bit of changing some stuff to get ourselves to the good ending. But, yeah, there we go. We've gotten the best ending in Echo Night 1. So there you go, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed the trip, because holy shit. Was it ever a long one? And Finn. I don't think my rating will really change any after that. But I do know that I'm happy to have gotten the best ending. I think you get like a slightly worse one, which is kind of evil if you take the knife. And then there's another one you can get if you run out of time on the timed experience where you're doing a little Ridley escape. Yeah, my results should probably be the same. Yep, average. I'll take it. It's not like I'm really looking for an amazing kind of kind of ending there when when in fact it's my first playthrough. So, yeah, there you go, everybody. That was Echo Knight. Thank you so much for joining me. What a ride. I've got nothing else to kind of follow up with that for tonight there. That's gonna kind of be it there for tonight. So, with the conclusion of Echo Knight here, I think we'll go ahead and give a raid to Cybertrucker Alpha if he's still on. I know he's playing No More Heroes 3, and I really want to raid him. You know, much to my chagrin, because I'm playing No More Heroes 3 as well, and I don't want to see spoilers, but I gotta go raid this guy because he gave me the recommendation of this great game, and I think it would be fantastic to pay homage to that person. So, that's what we're going to do for tonight there. After I go to the end stream, I'll get that raid going, but again, that's it for tonight's stream. I know it was a bit of a short one, but it was a fantastic one, if anything. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming on in. Hope to see you next time. We'll have some more stuff we're playing. Maybe we'll go back to Mega Man 64 or Mega Man Legends on the PS1. I haven't played that for a long time, and I really like the first game. I mean, really like it. So we might play that next. If you really like that game, hey, stop on by. You know? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do next. We'll play Mega Man Legends on the next stream. That'll probably be tomorrow, or maybe the day after. I don't know. Discord, Twitter are both really good ways to, keep up with me. I got that down in my little comments area there. I got it on my profile and everything, I think. If I don't, then maybe I have to fix it up, but I'm pretty sure I do. Great ways to keep up with me. And, yeah. I'll see you guys later. You all have a wonderful night. Let me just get that raid to Cybertrucker Alpha going there, and we'll be on our way. Guy's a really, really cool guy. He played a whole bunch of really cool stuff while I saw him on there. He played stuff like Spy Fiction, which I thought was really, really cool. But there we go. There's our raid message. You can copy that and paste it in there. Don't need any special permissions for it. Sure I get the right guy in there. And, bada bing, there we go. Hey, again, everybody, thank you so much for joining me with Echo Knight here. I had an amazing time. What an adventure! So many puzzles, so many things I had to go through and figure out. But, for the most part, I managed to do it on my own. So, I'm really proud of myself, so to say. But yeah, next time I come on, we'll do some Mega Man Legends, and we'll have a great time with that. That game I'm very familiar with, so I think we'll have a pretty darn good time playing that one. Alright, everybody. Have a good night. Hope you're all having, a good sleep later on. Feed yourself, keep yourself warm, keep track of your family, your friends, and all that sort of stuff, and be well, eh? Alright. Signing off for tonight. This has been yours truly, Barkeep.